surprised that they have learned much more quicker in a language. For some reason, like being indoors with 4 walls, of course, we have pictures and, we interact with each other in the classroom, but I feel that there's more danger in getting hurt in the classroom than it is outdoors, because when you think about it, the outdoor is wide open for them to play. And indoors, of course, they're in each other's way. They get irritated sometimes with each other because they're too close in. And we noticed that about the students, like she said, like the behavior problems come in at that time when they're in the classroom indoors throughout the day. So when they're outside, I notice more cooperative play, a lot of inquiry-based learning. They investigate, they notice things, they talk about it, they want to know more. So like I said, I bring it back in the next morning and I review with them.
The other challenge is to always make sure the teachers are still keeping their curriculum in mind, so that when they're out on the land, it's not a field trip. That if I happened to watch Brenda teach a class one time, they were doing a unit on shape and space in math. Well, she had one child blindfolded, another child would run into the woods, pick up something off the floor of the forest, bring it back, and the child would have to describe what that was that they had, what did it feel like, and then say, well, what shape is it? And they would be able to say, well, it's kind of like a circle, or it's kind of like a square, it's kind of, and to me, that's what learning's all about, because we have a child that's not looking in a textbook or up on the smart board, this is a circle. They're feeling it, they're smelling it, they're in that natural environment, and to me, the chances of that child fully understanding what a circle or what a sphere is, wow, compared to seeing it on a smartboard. That's just good education. One of the greatest assets of the program is community involvement. If you use social networking, it can be a big help. And I'll give you an example. Something simple like the kids may go out into the woods and they may see a track, but they don't know what it is. They don't know whether it's a coyote track, a fox track, a bear track, what it is. Oftentimes the teacher will take their phone out, take a picture, post that on social media, and a lot of the trappers or hunters in the community who would never, ever, ever really have the opportunity to be engaged and be part of the school will just be commenting on Facebook. Oh yeah, that's a coyote track, or where did you see that? It starts a conversation, and to me, that's true community involvement. It doesn't have to be the parent physically coming into the school for the Christmas concert or for report card night. It can be the entire community, and that type of engagement is essential. So if you have can build that into the program, it makes a big difference. Social media can really drive the success of the program.
It's pure opportunity. Outside, they have so much more opportunity to become a community, right? Helping each other in the snow. So if you get stuck in the snow, or if Ms. Brenda or Ms. Joyce gets stuck in the snow, everybody knows to come together, help each other. Cooperation. Just talking about building things with sticks, or you'd be surprised if you give a child a stick to play with outside, they're not going to use it as a weapon. They're going to use it to dig in the mud, or they're going to use, so just having them, have those critical thinking issues come up. For some reason, I think it has to do with the freedom, because basically, essentially, everyone wants freedom, right?
Sure.
That's what makes people happy. So when you give them freedom, their first thought is not to harm anyone, or to harm nature, or to, have a conflict. When you give them a little bit of freedom, they tend to choose better choices, really.
Watch your little ball. Your little ball's gonna move around like this when he bites. Yeah? Go like that.
Hold on. I got
That was the most hardcore thing I've seen in a long time. Elbow deep.